partner, that's where the communication is happening. Does that make sense? And neutral. All right, so now, now this is what we call establishing a connection. We don't have a connection just because we are in contact, all right? If I'm not giving anything, that's no connection. If I just do this, nothing happens. But if I establish that connection first and I start moving forward, y'all see that? All right, so when I say go, establish that connection first. I don't want you moving until you actually have a connection. And then leads, you're going to take 3 steps forward, however big or small you want. But keep in mind, you have somebody in front of you and somebody behind you. That makes sense? All right, cool. Now we're going to do the opposite, but we are not going to change our handhold. All right, so I established that connection first. Now, leads, it's our job to establish the connection. Follows, it's your job, both of our job, the lead and the follow, to maintain it until the lead makes it clear that it shouldn't be there anymore. The reason why I say that is, if I go back, I can make her come with me. If she keeps up with my hands, I don't have to pull her, I don't have to grab anything, because she knows she's going to keep this connection until I say, okay, we're going to break off. All right, that makes sense? So now you're going to take 3 steps back. These, of course, making sure that you take into account that somebody might just be behind you. 5, 6, ready, go. Five, 6, ready, go. So leads, you're going off my signal. Leads, from this point on, whenever we're actually doing anything, you're the only ones listening to me, all right? Follows, you don't hear my voice no matter how loud it is. You go off of what your lead made you do. If you do exactly what your lead made you do, you are always right. Even if it doesn't look like what we did, okay? Because guess what? You go out and dance for real, even if I'm there, I'm going to be dancing doing my own thing. I ain't calling out moves. You are at the mercy of the lead you're dancing with. So you have no idea if that move was right or not, do you? All right? Let's try that together. Let's try basic. 5, 6, ready, basic. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6. Ready, stop. Leads, rotate. Right. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Good job, everybody. Good, good, good. All right. I got a couple questions for y'all. Followers, don't worry about the right or wrong for right now. We're going to iron that out. But followers, do you feel led by your leads? Yeah. Y'all ain't just saying that because y'all want them to dance with you later, right? Okay. Leads, I have an even better question. Leads, do you feel like your followers were letting you lead them? Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Last question. Follows, how did you know you were going back first? If you actually went back first. Okay, let me remix that question. Followers, do you understand why I purposely withheld that information from you?
To see if we would
actually the F word, following. Yeah. So yes, if you go backwards just because you know you're supposed to, that lead doesn't know if they're actually getting it right or not, and neither do you know if you're actually following properly or not. That makes sense? Yes, I do that every day. So, my bad. Remember I told you guys where the hip motion actually comes from? So I saw some people that were actually doing what I call, and let me just preface this. If you were doing this, you're just giving me bad flashbacks of myself because I did this too. Everybody who started dancing salsa did exactly this thing. So I'm not making fun of you or shaming you. I'm just showing you practically why you don't want to do this. So there was a little bit of this. There's a little bit of this. Doing what I call the Latin hokey pokey. Now, this is why we don't do that. So, never dance salsa before today, right? All right, so, if I just, why didn't you move? What happened?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know we were moving.
Exactly, because I didn't lead that right. Because all I did was put my foot out. But salsa, you're supposed to move your hips and be sexy, and you're still not moving, are you?
No.
So, I saw all of y'all walking here. Everybody in here walked well, nobody fell. Notice how when you walk, your body is over the foot you step with. We're doing that exact same thing when we do our salsa basics. So if I actually step forward, if I do this, there's no need for me to step out because I'm scared of stepping on her foot. If I step forward, y'all see that? That was clear to you, right? I didn't push you, I didn't pull you.
No.
You feel that, don't
Yeah.
you? As opposed to now, if I want to, I can add a little extra on that, and that doesn't throw you off, does it?
No.
That hip motion, that manual hip motion, that is icing on your cake. You don't want icing and no cake. It sounds like a good idea, it's gonna make your stomach hurt later, right? Thank you. All right, 2, 3. All right, so pause right here. Followers, what does this mean?
Somebody's go down.
Somebody go down. Now, for those of you who said that this means turn, what direction?
In.
How do you know? You don't. So that's why this means your hand is in the air, and that's it. So I'm not trying to teacher bash, but somebody somewhere, and they're probably doing it just to keep things simplified, which I understand. Somebody somewhere is teaching that this by itself means turn, or to the right. But check this out. I could turn her to her right. I could turn her to her left. I could turn myself. Funky like this. This could lead to a gajillion different things. That's why it really means nothing. You knew to turn when I did what?
Going that way.
Right, when I actually gave significant horizontal motion in either direction, okay? So followers, this is how you are be a good follow. If somebody does this, I'm like, why aren't you turning? Like, because you didn't tell me to. Don't say that out loud. But until you are convinced that it is a turn, it is not a turn. It is the lead's job to convince you that something's happening. If they don't convince you, either they don't want anything or they did it wrong. No in between. Yes, there are exceptions, but as far as you're concerned, it's one of those two things, all right? Leads. If you had to tell them, hey, you were supposed to turn right, you didn't lead it right. 5, 6. Oh.
I'm really short. How do I?
Oh, yes, okay, check it out. So, you might have told y'all it's just horizontal motion, right? 1, 2, 3. Oh, one thing I forgot to tell y'all, before you actually make the turn happen, you have to release the tension here, all right? My fault. I betrayed y'all. That's my fault. So, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So I'm still just pushing against the palm. You just have to give a little bit more pressure, and your partner has to respond to that pressure. And notice how I made sure she still turned in that spot. I don't make her go, because somebody's right here, all right? Did y'all get that? Y'all, you see it again? Yeah. All right, 1, 2, 3, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And that was real gentle there. That wasn't like, turn. I didn't do that, all right? If you got the connection right, all you gotta do is that. All right, y'all, check this out real quick. So this is the only song I know that does this. You guys hear that? Y'all hear that? Yes. Remember that pause I told y'all about earlier? Check it out. So whenever you guys hear that, that's why I keep this on my Salsa class playlist, but that's where your pause is. You should be in the middle when that's happening. And don't rely on it because you hear how it just dropped out. It's not going to always be there. 5, 6, ready, basic. Forward, together, back, together. 5, 6, ready, right, turn. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 5, 6, ready, go. 1, 5, 1. All right, leads, rotate. All right, so let me see. Followers, raise your hand again if you've never danced salsa before today. Can I borrow you for a moment?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to show you guys the next move. All I need you to do is not think about it.
Okay.
Or try to not think about it. Can you do that?
I'll try.
Okay. What was my question? What I want her to say? Okay. What did I ask her to do? Not think about it. For the rest of your salsa career, followers, you will not think about it. There you go. All right. Last thing. Close your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. That's exactly what the heck I wanted. Good job. Now, no salsa experience ever in life. No. Not even in past life, right? Why did she get that right? It ain't just me. It's a lot of me, but it ain't just me. What did she do? Follow. You didn't think about it. You didn't try to take over. You didn't try to predict anything, right?
Yeah.
So to drive that point home, and also at the same time, followers, I'm not going over your sets for this. If you She did it without that, right? If you just do your basic, again, whatever your lead convinces you to do is right, even if you don't look like what we just did, all right? Leads, unfortunately, I just gave us a hard job. That's how it is for us, unfortunately. We got a steeper learning curve, all right? I'm looking this way. Why am I looking this way, y'all? That's where you got to go. Check this out. This will happen to you the very first time you go out and dance. 1, 2, oh snap. Do I have room for this move? No. What should I do? Abort mission. Don't be this person. I'm gonna get my moves in. I don't care, you in my way. Now sometimes I do get lazy, but I've gotten to the point where I'm like, oh, my bad. But don't try that yet, all right? So all we're doing, 5, 6, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Lead right turn. Or I'll call out cross body lead. 1. That work, leads? Followers again. Regardless of what I said, do what your lead makes you do. If you go off my voice, you're not following. 5, 6, ready, basic. 1. 5, 6, cross body lead. 1. 2 nights. Y'all think I'm lying, but go out and go. No, nobody. Here's the thing. If y'all can believe it, I used to be at a point where I would go out and I would not touch the dance floor unless like a gajillion people were already out there. Because my biggest fear was always doing things in front of people. And then one day I looked back and I'm like, wait, I teach dance like twice a week. I overcame that, but yeah. So the people who are dancing, they're too busy dancing to worry about what you're doing on the dance floor, all right? Now you are gonna have some jerks, just like there's those jerks who like, you know, critique your cosplay from behind the keyboard. The people who are critiquing your dancing over there sitting down, they can't dance either, all right? So do y'all wanna see what this would actually look like? I'm gonna just do it anyway. Yeah, I was gonna put my mask back on, but it's too hot for this.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet to go over everything. They say that time's supposed to be healing, but I'm done not changing.